Hi, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? So we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves by using the intuition to bring in our soul tribe, okay? It's about managing the emotions to identify your intuition for spiritual health, spiritual wealth, but it comes from the essence of love, okay? Loving self, loving others, loving beings, loving planet, and idolizing God only, okay? We're looking to balance so we can co-create with the universe. Someone's looking at Ace of Wands, okay? Someone's got clarity within themselves, okay? And they're in their discernment. They're doing a transformation because we're transitioning. Because when you got clarity within oneself, okay, someone's holding the knowledge, they got the plans, and they're making a breakthrough. Maybe at some point, somebody was a little bit confused, but they got clarity, and they're holding strongly onto the truth, okay? Because now maybe someone is using discernment with the intuition, because they understand, they have clarity about someone very toxic, okay? We're looking at a Capricorn person, okay? We're looking at someone trying to control their ambition. We're looking at someone very thirsty, seeking for money, status, and power. So maybe someone is frustrated about someone's information, someone's plans, because misery likes company. So looking at a very pessimistic person, you could be architect, could be a farmer, okay? You could be a magician or just an investor person. So what we're looking at preserving. You could be a political person, but being very realistic, okay, and responsible, okay, because someone's being very responsible with their truth and being very analytical. They've seen someone that's being very thirsty, seeking for status, power, okay, within their institution maybe. So now maybe someone has a pause because they've seen the hunger of the toxic inside someone's gut. Someone's soulless. So now someone's looking at their stability because they're having a pause. We're having this hangman. Someone's looking at the wisdom of self-sacrifice, and they're getting a different perspective about a toxic person because they've got the information, they've got the clarity, they're making a breakthrough. Someone's looking at a very toxic person, very dark entity person, very dark person. Maybe King of Cups has a different perspective. Or this King of Cups is trying to turn his back away from a toxic person. And he's hiding his resources. He seems to be cutting out a few things. Because now he's preparing something. Because he has a different perspective. He's holding something to do with monetary matters. I think he's trying to protect his resources because he's got a different perspective about someone trying to control maybe his resources. Yeah, he's having the blunt. He's looking closely at a blunt truth, swiftly going forward to him. It's like the spirit is just right in his head, giving him clarity. It's like he's seen his life before him or something. Could be the emperor. Because we're looking at groundship, we're looking at stability, we're looking at the ability to bring in an investment to climb up the status ladders. But there seems to be a problem and a challenge when it comes to his resources or investments because he has a different perspective. He's got the naked truth. Yeah, and he's looking at his intuition. He's looking at his intuition. He's bringing groundship. He's bringing him the truth. He's not just being analytical. He's also blending it with his intuition. And I think he's had that. Do you know what? I need that pause in my life. I need to look in the cup of life to see my cup of love and something telling me about my finances. Could be a King of Cups. Could be a thing about a King of Cups. Yeah, he feels like he's torn between two, or he's torn between two loyalty, or there seems to be a delay when it comes to his finances. And when it comes to like love, now he sees the block. Why? Because when we have people, things, and places that have dark energy, it actually is a block to you. This is why he's in the dark. So now his thoughts as in stagnation, because now he's dig deep into his own thoughts. Maybe he's thinking of a Libra person. So now he's thinking in his thoughts now about a stagnation, a delay when it comes to his groundship to bring in maybe a new love, okay? Because now he's thinking about maybe his reputation, his profession, his achievements. He's looking at someone's morals or their directions of their principles. Because now he's had this stagnation. He's thinking of a friend or a partner or even his marriage, down to even his own individual relationship with himself. Because I think he feels money's more problems. Yeah, because he's thinking about his contract. There's a contract where he feels like he shouldn't have went into. It's brought a huge stagnation to his groundship. He should have stuck to the truth. I reckon he intuitively knew, but he ignored his intuition. Yeah, he intuitively knew this could be a little bit of a deception, like too good to be true. And now he's thinking about that delay. Maybe he's delaying someone's finances now, maybe, because he's got the truth. He's got the clarity. He's making breakthroughs. Because he's in his memory. Maybe he's thinking about a soulmate situation, but he's thinking about something back in his memory. Something that gave him happiness, but at the same time, someone tried to make his life toxic when it comes to finances. Maybe someone he felt familiar to. Maybe a Capricorn person. Because now he's looking at a lawsuit or legal matter. He's trying to control the situation with a legal matter. Because now he's looking at fairness, balance, truth. Because there's something set in his motion. There's something set where he needs to like get clarity about the truth. It's like he can't move on until he literally figures out this whole truth. So now he's made a stagnation, maybe in his love life, maybe. Because he had a problem. Because he's more focused on a toxic situation. But he wants to put it behind him and focus on a challenge, which a new love, which has been a stagnation for this person. But it's a wish fulfillment. He's using his intuition, his King of Cups, his King of Coins. He wants to be grounded. I think his whole intentions was maybe trying to create a foundation, because in his future, he wanted a family, because I could see a woman holding a baby. And maybe that was his pause. Maybe that is his like motivation to go forward away from toxic people, things and places, and use more of his intuition to bring more groundship. Yeah, because he's looking at blending his emotions. He has to go through like, how can I create my self-expression, but at the same time bring some ease and comfort for my groundship, my stability? Because I've gone through a situation where I had the vision and the insight, because I have clarity within myself that I want to make breakthroughs and be more productive, but I can't move forward until I figure out about my finances. Because he went into a deal. Maybe this masculine went to a financial deal that didn't work out well. Yeah, his foundation's coming down. And he understands that when the hangman, the devil, there's nothing really he can do when it comes to justice. It's just, he has to just make it unfold. So he now probably understands not to stay in his own thoughts of a stagnation he had with finance. He had to understand everything happens for a reason. His foundation was built on a false foundation. Why? Because when you build away from your intuition, because remember, it's built, the tower's built. The devil comes in and now he's looking, thinking, okay, I get the information. My tower's coming down because I wasn't using my intuition and I wasn't trusting the spirits. Do you get what I mean? And I wasn't trusting my own self when it comes to a challenge or an obstacle of confusion. I should have just used my intuition. So now maybe he's going forward. Yeah, he's going forward. He's going forward into blending. He understands about earth angels. I think he's trying to understand about earth angels as well. But he's got a wish fulfillment though. He understands his tower has to come down for his wish fulfillment to come through. So he has to do blunt talking. He has to stay in his discernment. He has to stay in his truth. For him to have victory, to go forward. So he has to trust his faith and not his sight. Maybe he trusted too much logic and sight because he had a familiarity to someone. But the more he got familiar with the person, maybe an old friend or an ex, it's toxic. And it was interrupting his finances, his groundship, his abundance, his security. So now he understands he's built a foundation on a false ground, maybe with a friend, an ex, or a colleague. So now we're looking at going into victory now. Now he's going into victory. Yeah, because maybe he's tying up one of loose ends because he's looking at someone. It could be Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio, or a Leo or Taurus person. Someone that has followers maybe. This person could have followers, but what's above is below. And it looks like this person he's looking at really protects their community, because it looks like there's people under her cloth. It's like she wants to protect her community. And I think that's what he likes. It's something different. Because maybe he's used to people biting each other to get somewhere. Do you get what I mean? So he's just like, I'm familiar with you, whatever. We'll just hang out, whatever. It's different. I think he sees she's using a different type of manifestation from her own truth. But she looks like she's tired. She's tired of probably holding the truth. Maybe she's tired of delays, stagnations. Or maybe he's tired of delays and stagnations. But behind his intuition, he understands why there's delays when it comes to his ground ship. Yeah, when it comes to his ground ship, he's coming to an end. So now the story's changed. Story's changed. So, okay. So now he's going through a victory, but every ending has to have a new beginning. Maybe she's tired thinking there's an ending between them two. So she's just thinking, but I'm intuitively connected, but I feel if there's an ending. But he's looking at transitioning. He's ending something from his past to bring in something to his future. I don't think she wants to put hope on it. Yeah, she's just working on herself. Maybe this person could be a Libra person, or it could be a Cancer person. But he's looking at maybe being torn between two, or torn between his own faith in himself, because he wants to move forward. He wants to end the stagnation, or someone wants to end their movements. And he understands his own movement towards, towards recognition, towards rewards. It will come to an end if he does not use his own intuition. He's around too much toxic people. So it's going to come to an end if he doesn't use his intuition to become successful and do some swift changing and put things to the back of him. He has to stop. Whatever he's doing right now, stop. Analyze. He needs to analyze his past, analyze his feelings, his future, to see his present, to see his future. He has to see his past. And don't bring, yeah, he's heartbroken by his past, because there was a stagnation due to difficulties of someone trying to maybe fight for his resources at any cost, whether that was an ex or someone familiar to his memory. Because the memory is now stuck in the truth. And all he remembers is a toxic situation where maybe he had to go for legal matters when it comes to finances. So maybe when it comes to his future movements, it's a stagnation because he's still in his past. But he's got a wish fulfillment though. But for him to get his wish fulfillment, he needs to take that risk. He needs to go by faith and not by sight to bring in that fresh hope, take those chances, take that pathway, take that adventure to begin again. Because every ending has a new beginning to bring in his rewards, recognition, success. He just has to learn from the toxic situation, from the past. So now he's looking at a legal matter from his past. Maybe the past has caught up with his future. So now he has a looking at a legal matter. And someone's very heartbroken. Maybe the Libra person. Or maybe even a Pisces, Scorpio person. Cancer person, heartbroken. Queen of Wands. Someone's going for a legal situation with the Queen of Wands maybe. Or he's heartbroken by a Queen of Wands, a very distorted feminine. That means it was a pushy, demanding, overbearing woman. That they just wanted one thing, superficial person. Where he thought she was creative because of the outside superficial look, image of this woman. But when he got more familiar with this woman, saw the truth, toxic. And now he's got to balance out his emotions. Now he's got to blend and try and work between these two energies. He has to try and work through it. He's got insight now. He's had this vision, had this insight. And now he's putting a pause. Maybe she was a wish fulfillment. Or to get this wish fulfillment, he needs to get rid of this toxic person. Maybe it's a karmic situation. She looks really mean. Yeah, to make that swift movement forward. Could be a Sagittarius woman. He needs to move forward. Because his tower's coming down. He's thinking of this. Maybe Libra person. This woman he's with is very toxic person. She's a very vengeful person, but she looks amazing. She could look in the most glamorous stuff. But underneath that glim, that's fire. That's a toxic energy person. So this person's thinking of a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person. That's who they're thinking of. And someone's very jealous of this person. A Queen of Wands. Behind this Queen of Swords back. So now we understand someone's tower's coming down. Could be a Taurus person or a Leo person. Look at swift challenges. Look at challenges when it comes to investments. When it comes to charity, extortions, you name it. These people just toxic people. But they don't look toxic on the outside. Inside, toxic. Outside in the world, they look like they got followers. People think they're amazing. They think they're accomplished. They think they're successful. They think they like maybe famous. They got some nice, they know how to deal with challenges. They're the influencer to go through. We've got tower moments. We can go to that person. They can invest. Nope. Wrong. Lie. Psh, done. So now we're looking at Queen of Swords, very innocent person. Maybe someone thinks this person's courageous, got lots of courage. And maybe someone feels a loss now, a regret, because they feel like they were handed a surprise. And they put an end to it. And now they have to watch this person be successful on the line, making swift challenges. And maybe this King of Coins is looking at the situation. And he's using his own imagination. That's tapped his intuition. And he's making swift movements into creativity. And because now he's taking fresh hope, take chances, new fresh pathways. He feels very adventurous because now he's bringing in new projects. He's very much inspired. Love it. Because we're all gardeners, man. We're all here to plant. God don't care about you lot's race, you lot's greed. No, it's how we deal with each other. It's how we deal with each other. And right now, behind him, toxic, man. Toxic. So maybe he invests into projects, but he's very much urgent. He's very much got that urge. He's inspired to create. He feels every ending as a new beginning. He's moving forward. Self-control, self-discipline. He feels like the sky's his limit. Maybe he feels he wants to put someone on a pedestal. Someone on stage, maybe. Maybe there's a delay, but he feels this person is a real high-status person. But he should put himself on that high pedestal. But he feels left out in the cold, or someone feels left out in the cold. Even though they took that leap of faith. A Cancer person. A Cancer and a Taurus person. Up at night, worried now. Nightmares. Yeah, about their choices, their options. When it comes to donations, when it comes to generosity at work. So it seems like there's a higher priestess or a tarot reader. That's an Aquarius person. That's an inspiration. So now they're looking at someone for a wish fulfillment, a Leo person. When it comes to a 3 of Cups, reunion, celebrations with a lover, a choice. Because now we're looking at 7 of Coins. What you say is what you read. So someone's looking at investments. And now because they were looking at investments on their pathway, they missed an opportunity, a surprise gift from God. So now someone's lying, stealing, cheating. Someone that's a Cancer person, that's their feelings and thought about Aquarius person, lying, stealing, cheating, trying to get away with it. And now we're looking at the King of Wands. King of Wands, King of Cups. Looking at stability, juggling. Maybe they're stabilizing their emotions or fighting with a King of Cups over stability. Take it as it resonates. But use your intuition. You have to use your intuition. We're going for a new swift in life, you know? Okay? So now someone's got clarity from within themselves about someone very toxic. So they have to go for a legal matter. Someone they feel very familiar with. Someone's very heartbroken, Queen of Wands. Oh, snaps, snips diddly do. Emperor. The Emperor has information, okay? Maybe looking at a married person, or he's looking at stability, okay? We're looking at being very productive with the information, clarity, when you're in your discernment, okay? Someone's being very logical, very practical, because now they're going through an understanding that they're feeling very trapped or confined. We're looking at self-limitations, especially when it comes to his groundship, security, and abundance. Maybe he's very uncertain about Queen of Wands, because now we're looking at a lack of his direction when it comes to using the intuition. Because there's too much toxicity, man. It's like her creativity is not making him grow, and his groundship is not making her creative. They're not the energy. It's superficial. It's not energy. The energy is not right. So he has to let go. So maybe he's waiting for something. Maybe a legal matter. But he's lacking a direction and a perspective with this person, because look at bad news. He's looking at bad news with his partner. He's looking at bad news, man. Especially when it comes to money. He could be a father figure. Or he could have like dependency issues himself. Or he could have he could be someone that people rely on too much. That sort of thing. Yeah, because now Aquarius person is confessing about very toxic Queen of Wands. Or a Capricorn person. Or this King of Cups. King of Pentacles. Is confessing, coming clean about this toxic situation. Because now someone's conscience is kicking in because they've had a pause in life, you know. They've had to look at a different direction because the direction in life was an upside down chariot. There seems to be a lack of direction when it comes to wish fulfillment. There's lack of self-control, lack of self-discipline, because people think power is money. That's not giving you groundship. It's more giving these people aggression. So now this masculine feels behind his back. He was coerced by the Queen of Wands. And that's why he's probably angry and want a fairness, balance, truth when it comes to his Queen of Wands. Yeah, because he's going for shattered dreams, maybe with a Pisces person or Cancer person. That's on his thoughts. He's going through shattered dreams when it comes to his Nine of Cups. Yeah, shattered dreams, nightmare. He's very unhappy. It's a lack of fulfillment. There's no fulfillment. There's none. It's just someone just going looking at an image. You want just to take a picture of that person and cut it out and put it on your pillow. Because you're not going nowhere. You're not going nowhere. You might just go to a red light district, man. That's what you like. That's as far as this relationship's going on your pathway. Maybe this person had a choice. And now he's looking at his decisions. He wants to like put the past to the past, because the past was a lack of direction. You know, maybe he's planning something new or deciding to go. But he's deciding to tear down his tower. And do your first aid. He's going to turn down his tower. He's been burnt too much. Someone bit the hand that fed him. And now he's going to burn that person's hand. And now he's looking at first aid. Your name could begin with an A. And now this King of Coins feels lonely. He could be a Virgo person. He's looking at paranoia, isolation. because his tower's coming down. You've got to control that, all right? Don't withdraw. Don't be antisocial neither. Have some self-control, self-discipline. Not because you went through something with another person, a Queen of Wands, finessing you, doesn't give you that excuse to go around and probably start doing it to everybody else. No, calm your backside down. All right? Calm your ass down. Because why? When you have self-control, self-discipline, learn from what happened, you're going into unexpected windfall. Why? Because you're using your intuition. You're using your intuition. And then you're going to understand maybe the earth sign family or a Scorpio person had that desire for you not to move forward. Now that gives you more power to go forward. That will give you fuel. Remember, your body's like a shell. The willpower, the chariot, that should be your fuel. What, you don't want me to move forward? All right. Put in your Ferrari. That's the only car I know. Get your foot on that gas. You know what I mean? Go forward. And someone's talking about maybe rewards when it comes to inheritance. Because someone had like maybe money issues. But we look at ancestors. Look at solid foundations. He's looking at his own privilege and he's working at it. He's working at it with his intuition. Don't spoil it, King of Coins. Yeah, because he's thinking, using his intuition. Maybe he feared it. But you've got to go by faith and not by sight. So he's got to ignore the fear. The fear is like an illusion. That's what's giving him anxiety at night. Because now he's fearing maybe an ending with a Libra person. That's what he's fearing, an ending. And it's giving his mental overload. He needs time for himself, man. Go and relax your mind. He needs resting. He needs the peace. But maybe he just wants to talk to this person. And well, he's not going to get any peace if he just keep repeating the same thing all the time. Not talking to this person. Because now he's looking at maybe unrequited love, Scorpio person, unrequited love, heartbreak, and manipulator, one night stand. He's probably thinking this Queen of Swords upside down is overly critical about me because I was pessimistic and now she has a lack of empathy. She's rude, malicious, and she's a cold-hearted bitch. Within a community. Because she's got a light at the end of the tunnel and she's recovering. She's improving, letting go of any negative stress. But when it comes to me, she might tell me off. Oh, yeah. So now he's looking at 4, 5. Yeah, because it was a difficulty. She's brought Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person have brought their mind to calmer waters. Or this King of Coins is bringing his mind to calmer waters because he understands using his intuition can bring in a windfall of money. Not just money. Someone asked me even yesterday, oh, what's the lottery numbers? I said, you are the lottery. Just go within yourself. Use your intuition. Trust yourself. Just trust yourself. You are the lottery. Stop thinking money issues. It's not. You're not being reliable to yourself. You're clogging up your brain cells. Because someone's very impatient. Maybe they were relying or somebody's relying on this Emperor Aries person or a marriage with a Queen of Wands. And they were impatient, lazy people with lack of common sense. These people are unstable, unskilled, and they just go for the easiest things. Maybe because they're around lucrative people, it look like they're good. But when you really take it away, your skills are lazy, unrealistic, and disloyal people. There you go, upside down. He's thinking maybe it's Queen of Wands, she's too overly critical. When it comes to her thoughts, and she's very unskilled, unrealistic person. Very malicious, rude, gossipy person. And that's probably why he's had enough of her. She's the devil. He said her mindset is too much like the devil. Too much on the money. Too much money. And she wants the money, but she doesn't have to put the effort in. She wants to look like the results, but she ain't the effort. Hey, yeah, so she's not the effort, man, to move forward. Could be a Scorpio woman in that energy. Do you know what I mean? So that's her desire. His desire to move forward, move on, accept. All she wants is help. But he wants to rejoin the world. Doesn't want to be around this person no more. Or he wants to move on from the thoughts or physically from this person. Because you know what? You can be physically away from someone. Doesn't mean you're emotionally away from that person. Or mentally. That's probably why these people are still into people's energy. They could be single all they want physically. But emotionally, mentally, with energy in it, it's just going to come out. Just going to come out. So now you're not, someone wants to return back, maybe, by using their intuition. Because they lost momentum. Upside down 6 of wands. They lost momentum with this Queen of Wands. They want to move forward. This person just wants to rejoin the world, man. They're like, look at me. But someone's rejoined the world now. They're confessing about maybe this devilish person. Could be a Capricorn person. Take it as it resonates. Because he's looking at his love choice. Maybe a Gemini Libra person. But he feels like he had a lack of control of his... His love choice was a major love choice. So for him to move forward to use intuition, he may not trust himself. Why? Because he didn't trust his own intuition the first time. Why? Because he went with the devil. When you sleep with the devil, guess what? You wake up in hell. Superficial bitches. That's what you got. Superficial bitches that are witches. There you go. So now you look at kindred spirits. Because people don't believe, you know. All you got to do is walk in love and talk in truth. That's the best manifestation you can ever do for yourself. But they feel as if love is weakness. Now they're seeing they are the real powerless people. What brings them movement is cohesion when it comes to lovers and being aggressive to their lovers to make them have movements. That's not love, my friend. In the end, it's going to give you lack of direction or a legal matter. And now someone's looking at big changes. This King of Coins is now focused on big changes, opportunities. He wants to seize a moment with maybe a Libra, Aquarius person or a Pisces person. Take it as it resonates. So now someone's looking at departure or arrival because someone's being very honest, a very quick talkative person. But we're not looking at being too impulsive or impatient. But if you are, you got the truth, so you're safe anyway. So you can be more daring because Aquarius energy is all about being rebellious. They're rebellious people, man. You can't control the air sign. It's like trying to control the air. You can't control air unless you bring it to toxicity. Yeah, there you go. So you're being very analytical, very intellectual, this masculine. He's maybe looking at the love choice with their tower coming down. They're in paranoia. Why? Because how are they going to build their tower without this man or husband? They don't know how they're going to do it. It's going to be down to seduction again. Seduction. Yeah, seduction. That's what you said. That's their problem. That's their problem. My problem is Libra, Gemini. Seeing the truth. Lies being exposed. Lies being exposed, man. This is what this King of Coins is looking at. Working on isolation. For indecision. For Queen of Swords. But he's bringing his own delays. Why? Because the truth is being exposed. Yep. Lies have short legs in a rat race. And this is what these people don't understand. Lies always have short legs in a rat race. It's best you just confess. Repent. That will bring you your rewards. No unhappiness for an earth sign family for their decision for cups upside down. King Cups, an emotionally immature male, overly emotionally overwhelmed buffoon that needs to come to an end. Now he's in fear in the air. Why? Because now he's thinking of an ending of maybe a family cycle that had a look up because accumulation of money where he could have made his own inheritance. Do you know what it is? But you see, when you're in something, people don't realize how much gratitude they can have until it's gone. Because I don't understand how people can be around lucrative people, things, and places, and you're still unhappy. You're still dysfunctional. You're broken. All you want is fame from lovers to move forward in cohesion, aggression. Aren't these cohesions? It don't make no sense because all they've done is put cohesions on themselves. Don't make sense, man. They got to make life's got to make sense, man. Right now, when it comes to a Pisces person, when it comes to them, it's dysfunctional, man. This family thing has to end. Maybe with a Sagittarius person. In fear, man. And they're refusing to compromise. Refusing to compromise. Or maybe this masculine refusing to compromise. But someone's regrouping, though. Because someone has an inability. Scorpio, Pisces, Sagittarius person has an inability to move forward. They fear moving forward. Negative people that keep doing the negative patterns because they don't know themselves. Lack of self-awareness. Lack of self-awareness and lack of self-reflection. And then lack of self-reflection, how can you develop? If you don't have no awareness and you don't do no reflection, how do you develop? Relying on other people, everybody else, doing cohesions, picking up lovers to pick up your bills. And now your skills are the kills of the heels of indecisions. Because now someone's moving. Oh, I didn't see see, someone's got heartbreak. Gemini, Libra person. But they're very curious. These people are very curious. They keep looking. Sagittarius people keep looking at this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Why? Because they're so curious about this person. This Queen of Swords is their inspiration. They're very possessive, very jealous, very envious about the ideas, the patience she has, the planning, the vigilance. She's very protected over her thoughts, and she's very protected over her heart. She says, soulmate can go where they want to go, you know. These lot can't even lose a flesh or money. Look how they're acting. So that's why they look more embarrassing. This is why this woman is their inspiration. And they can't stop thinking about this person. Next time they must speak before they act. They're going to draw this person in an argument. They regret it now. Oh, in fear of the air of the soulmate, they regret it now. This air sign person, I mean, I tell you, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles upside down, Queen of Wands upside down. These devilish people with an upside down cup, they fear this Queen of Swords. Good, says you right. Next time you don't draw people in an argument that you don't know. Or because you want to steal people's information. You're too far, too nosy. Curiosity really did unalive the cat, yes sir. The kitty catty them. The witchy kitty catties. The catties. Witchy boos. Too much, man. Next time, mind your business. Higher priestess. That's who they're scared of, and you better be. Because why? The truth. When you trust yourself. You trust your intuition. This is the divine feminine. Alright? To use definitions, things are yet to be revealed. There's more to be revealed. Watch this space. We've been guided by the spirits to go inside, not outside. Let me see people, things, and places by sight. No, go by faith, not by sight. Get your own inner knowledge, in tune. Go in tune so you can see the mysteries of life. There's more things to be revealed, wisdom, knowledge, you know. Tap within yourself. Don't tap dance around people, things and play that make no damn sense. That's this devilish Queen of Wands. Not a nice person. So she's going through a heartbreak. Maybe she's heartbroken about an air sign person. Or a cut person. So now you're looking at justice. Justice, man. Fairness, balance, truth, consequences for karmic. They're karmic. They're called karmics for a reason. Now they're seeing they are a karmic. And now they're not feeling so powerful now, are they? Oh, I can do what I want. All right, then. Let's see what the universe is about that, my darling. Because these people think this Taurus person and this Queen of Wands thinks that they run things. We'll see about that. Because your mind is run by me. Because why? Because all you do is think about a Queen of Swords. There you go. Don't even know the person. If I run your mind, though. Queen of Wands, man. She's upset. She's going to be temporary financial in hardship. Serves you right. Serves you right, man. That's justice. Next time, learn your life lesson. We go through, this is Earth School, man. We're meant to graduate from our flaws. But you don't want to stay in your Satan claws to climb down people's chimney. Do you understand? Oh, well, now you suffer the consequences. Now you're talking about the King and Queen of Wands. Justice for the King and Queen of Wands. That is the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords when it comes to lovers, when it comes to the movements of the soul being in love. This is justice for all soulmates around the world. Karmics, gotta sit down. You don't belong around here. Because now we're looking at walking away. Moving forward from toxic love choices, maybe a Cancer person or a Gemini person, take it resonates. Why? Because now we're looking at someone upside down devil. We're looking at indecisions. King of Coins is looking at indecision, delays. Why? Because he's clashing with a Queen of Swords. Clashing, lack of perspective about Queen of Swords. Discord, antagonizing, and now they're restless. Why? Because they're possessive and jealous over Queen of Swords. Jealous. They're upright, devil. She's not even upright devil, my friend. They tried to make her out to be like one, but it didn't work. They thought her being in loneliness would put them in an imbalanced situation. So now we're looking at a love choice was in an imbalance, lack of perspective. So now someone tried to antagonize this Queen of Swords. And did it work? Well, obviously not, because now we're going for a new beginning. Outpouring of love, my darling, around the world. We're looking at new relationships. We're looking at new romance, new love, happiness. So the plan and the plot didn't happen for them to make this Queen of Swords into a devil like them. They're just projecting. So they better go to one of them superstores and probably buy a projector. That's what I think these people need to do. They like projecting so much, you know. So the devil said hi and we said bye. The devil said hi and we said who? Bye. Bye, Felicia. And we shut the door and we created our own world. And now someone's unhappy. An earth sign family, when it comes to money, unhappy with their choices. Serves you right. Because now they're looking at the Queen of Swords. Closely looking at the Queen of Swords. Looking at her pathway, her decisions, her options, her planning. Oh yeah, now they see the grass is always greener over here with love and truth. And the reason why they don't have no good choices, unhappy family, dysfunctional, Pisces person, maybe Libra person with a Sagittarius person. Why? Because they don't believe in God. Now, when you don't believe in God enough, you see the soul lacks. Now, the mental lacks structure, routine, and it needs nothing but bad advice. Why? Because they need the outpouring of finances when they get their hooks into someone with money. Yeah. So now we're looking at choices. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, higher priestess. They wanted blocked. A Taurus person did. She better go and block her mama. Oh, daddy, I was married now, daddy. Oh, shut up, you failure. You didn't even get to do the lion heart. You're a failure, man. Look at that. You're a failure. You bring bad luck to try to do destiny swooping, you fool. And you didn't realize that you need earthly tools to do that. So now you've been investigated. Never mind, Taurus person. Now we look at someone's lack of control when it comes to taking a leap of faith, such a Sagittarius person in their thoughts, because now they're stuck with a Pisces person or Aries person. So now they look at this eternal thoughts, okay? And now they look at disruption. Why? Because they understand a Taurus person wanting to fight a Aquarius person at any cost. They done slander. Oh, yeah. Aquarius person said, walk away, baby. You're only self-sacrificing yourself. You're only going to self-sabotage yourself, baby. Oh, no. Taurus said, no. I'm going to do underhanded behavior. Okay, when it comes to Queen of Swords, okay, the Aquarius person, because I like deception. Because why? They had a lack of communication with a King of Wands. So now looking at intimidation, bullying, and they thought you can bully. Taurus can bully Aquarius person because Aquarius has left that in the cold. She definitely is a buffoon. These comics have to behave. They got no burdens, man. They got no burdens. They're just a burden. Sagittarius person. Someone feels like you're a burden. Yep. You like to bring on people. You like to bring your responsibility on other people. Oh, yeah. You're weighing down people's energy. And now someone's being judged. Yep. Self-evaluation. Maybe a Queen of Cups. Looking at nurturing, being independently wealthy, but inability to move forward. Yep, inability to move forward, Queen of Wands. Oh, yeah, pushy, demanding, overbearing, righteous, busybody person. Yeah, trying to take control of people's money, holding on people's possessions because she got issues, but she acts like she's very energetic. Oh, look at me, I'm so strong, I'm courageous, darling. I've got so much passion. I'm with my Scorpio, darling. I'm vibrations. I'm so vibrant, my darling. Look at me, but I'm a stingy bitch, really. I'm very possessive when it comes to financial stability because I have a financial insecurity. Yeah, I do. So I like to do entrapment with men. Oh, yeah, I love it. Because why? I'm very uncertain about myself. I have a lack of direction. I need to release people, things, and places. Why? Because I'm a buffoon. Yeah, and I regret it too. Oh, yeah, I'm going to miss out so many opportunities because why? I'm a delusional person. I'm toxic. I'm the devil. I like to focus on negative things. Why? Because I like to do self-absorption. I'm so self-centered. I'm depressed, I'm bored, and now Queen of Pentacles, oh, she tried to look like a business mature woman. Oh yeah, my darling, looking for, oh, there you go. Queen of Pentacles always tries to look like she's a mature, grounded, feminine businesswoman, high stand. No, let's forget that niceness. She's an ungrounded, overly ambitious social climber, man manipulator, Mean spirit, shallow, psychopath, jealous person. When it comes to a Leo person, when it comes to success, victory, winning, having the advantage. And the reason why I read it upside down, and it's not why, because after the victory, you're looking at backstabbing. That's how they got their victories. This is why you got to know how to read the cards on her. Even their damn bad, evil spirit will try and make it look like something else, and it's something totally different. No, darling, to get this reward, recognition, to look like this businesswoman with prosperity, wealth, luxury, you name it. Look at me, darlings. No, pure backstabbing. Pure backstabbing, bad-mouthing people, being bitchy-witchy people. Dormants, oh yeah, dormants all over the place. You can look at you look at your government.uk for us or wherever you are, you'll find out. Put in their names, see their companies, dormant, 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 dormant. How your inspiration, my darling? Lack of success. Lack. Queen of Pentacles, lack of success. Why? Her mouthpiece. Her mouthpiece. She does too much cursing. She does witchcraft and all of that madness because she's a failure. She's a failure. Bad news for you, my darling. And happy news for everybody else at work. All right? Remember, walk in love, talk in truth. Love you guys. Bye.